Yo, what's up, Red Sea Nation? Back at you with another one on today. This is Noble Sports Entertainment. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Do not miss an upload because on this channel we talk sports, period. And this week we're doing the Week 15 season preview, the Battle of the Birds, Arizona Cardinals versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Definitely this is going to be a great matchup, even though the records kind of indicate two different stories on the season for both ball clubs. But definitely this is going to be a nice game, especially when you have some new elements that's going to be in this game right here. So definitely, guys, let's go ahead and get into it without further ado. Let's get into it. All right, guys, we're going to talk about the matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, pretty much, guys, if you've been living under a rock or you have not been watching what's going on with Philly, they pretty much decided to bench Carson Wentz. Now, Carson Wentz has not been playing good football for Philadelphia Eagles for a very, very long time. And it's kind of surprising that Carson Wentz has not been pulled a long time ago. He's just not it, man. You know what I'm saying? I just got to say that Carson Wentz, even though Doug Peterson was in, you know what I'm saying, some type of catch-22 or dilemma with who to start as quarterback, it's evident that it was time to allow somebody else to drive the car, because Carson Wentz was just not playing phenomenal football for the Eagles. And now we're in a situation where the Eagles are where they're at right now, 4-8-1. And coming into this game, the Arizona Cardinals was down on a free fall as well, but they was able to bounce back last week against the Giants, and that's a great thing. But now, instead of Kyler Murray having to face off against Carson Wentz, we have a new quarterback that's been implemented on the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's no other than my man Jalen Hurts from used to be from the Alabama University and also from Oklahoma, who was definitely a phenomenal quarterback in his last season in college with Oklahoma. Put up some phenomenal numbers and things like that. Was a runner-up in the Heisman. Jalen Hurts definitely can play some football. There was a lot of speculations on, is he a runner or is he a guy that can pass? Well, we definitely know that he's a runner, because last week in his debut as a starter, the guy rushed over 100 yards in that game. So the Arizona Cardinals defense is going to have to be ready for Hurts. He's just like Kyler Murray. He's a dual threat quarterback, and you always have to be prepared for dual threat quarterbacks because they can take off on you at any time or any moment of the game. A dual threat quarterback can take off, because one thing about dual threat quarterbacks is they make plays with their legs. It's a little bit different from being a pocket passer. Pocket passer normally is going to move around in the pocket a little bit, but as far as using his legs, he's not going to use his legs as much. But with a dual threat guy, you have to be very, very cautious of these guys, because they will take off on you, and they'll end up getting 10, 20 yards, 15 yards down the field before you know it. And this is definitely going to be the battle of the dual threat quarterbacks. Kyler Murray is pretty much closing in almost on 1,000 yards. I don't know if he'll be able to get it before season's ends, because there's only a few more games left. But Kyler Murray definitely has been using those legs this year, and he's been really, really solid for the Arizona Cardinals, and he's put up some phenomenal stats. And the thing about Kyler Murray is this is only year 2, man, and this guy is getting better. And as the time goes on and progress with Kyler Murray, he's only going to get better, and he's going to really, really recognize the game and understand what he needs to do to lead the Arizona Cardinals to the playoffs. And that's my biggest thing about this preview right here. This is all about the Arizona Cardinals, guys, trying to make the postseason. The Cardinals need to try to win out for the remainder of the season to be able to make the postseason. And this is going to be a tough game. You know, you take no game lightly, and you take no Sundays off. You can't afford to take any Sundays off at all. So hopefully the Arizona Cardinals will be ready to play against Jalen Hurts. He doesn't have a lot of film on him, but for what he does have, you better know that this guy is capable of running the football at any time, just like any other dual threat quarterback. He's able to take off. So they're going to have to try to contain him as much as possible. And not only him, you got to watch out for Miles Sanders too. Miles Sanders is a nice young running back for the Philadelphia Eagles, and he's able to hit the home run. I've seen this guy in multiple games be able to score long touchdown runs. So the Cardinals got to recognize that Miles Sanders is also going to be a threat. And then you got guys like Fulgham, you got guys like Jalen Reagor you're going to have to watch out for. But DeAndre Hopkins has been box office, man, for the Cardinals all season long, already over 1,000 yards and closing in on 100 catches on the year. Hopkins has been phenomenal coming over to the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the biggest thing for the Cardinals is this season, if they can get into the postseason, could they give somebody a scare, and what can they do? You know what I'm saying? If they happen to make it. So it looks like the Cardinals are fighting to get that wild card spot. Then they're going to be fighting with the Vikings, the Bears, and other teams that may be in the hunt. So the Cardinals got to be ready to come to play, because I know that Philly's going to be wanting to play, and they're going to try to win out too. You know, anything is possible, man. You know, I know right now the Washington football team is leading the division to be able to make the playoffs. So you just never know, man, what's going to happen in this game. But I'm going to pick the Arizona Cardinals to win this football game, because this is a game that this is a must win for them. They need to be able to get to the next level in year 2 with Kyler Murray. And I think this game right here is a game where they're going to have to be able to show and prove, and that the offense is going to have to be clicking, and the defense has to be alert and ready to stop a dual threat quarterback and a running back that is pretty good. This offense of the Philadelphia Eagles has pretty much been clicking since Jalen Hurts has taken over for this team. These guys are more motivated. They're pumped. And I can't wait to see on Sunday who's going to win this football game ultimately. But hopefully it lands up in Arizona Cardinals' favor. And let me know if you're a fan. Who do you think is going to win this game? And I'll be back to you soon with another video. As always, I'm out. Peace.